them times he ain't gonna allow that, man. He gonna put his anger on us, man. There ain't gonna be no pleading your way up out of it. There ain't gonna be no way of pleading your way out of that shit. I'm finna continue on and Deuteronomy the 13th chapter, verse 10. And thou shalt stone him with stones that he die, because he hath sought to thrust thee away from the Lord thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. And all Israel shall hear it and fear, and shall do no more any such wickedness as this thing among you. So, just look at, man, these people, man, who guiding our people. All y'all will be put to death, man. That's something to think about, man. You fake pastors, you celebrities, you damn what you call them?
All the entertainers.
Yeah, all the entertainers.
School
teachers. You know, parents.
Politicians.
Parents too.
Yeah, parents.
Cause y'all,
they're the first ones.
Yeah.
They're the first on the list.
First on the list.
All that shit that niggas learn to start at home, bro.
Yep. Esau can put whatever the fuck he want out here, but it's your job to say hell no or yeah. And really, they ain't doing that. Everybody want to smoke their daughter, their child out here. This shit crazy, man. This shit is fucking crazy.
This Sirach 11:25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no remembrance of prosperity. Yeah, like the brother said, you can dangle something in these Negroes' face, or these Latinos, they'll forget about the hell they're going through. You can dangle a Hellcat in the nigga's face. And now he in heaven.
You heard me. He ain't in captivity no more. I can drive around in a circle.
You dangle a little dot in front of a nigga. He in heaven. Dangle a blunt in front of, a few dollars.
Pork chop sandwich and shit. Some ribs.
Some of that COVID money. You put a little bit of that COVID money in nigga pocket. He done forgot about hell. He finna go flip that and do all this,
Come up.
It says in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. Exactly. You aren't supposed to forget your affliction just because you got you a little joy for the moment through your whatever little come up or whatever it is.
Hey, man.
You still in hell.
Hey, you know what? I used to think that it was something wrong, like growing up and coming up when I was able to work and shit. It was like you get these moments where you be happy. You're like, why the fuck did I get happy, man? This shit ain't finna last. Like, it's finna be some more shit.
Hey, what the scripture say? You put your money. It's like you put your money in the bag with
holes in it.
With holes in it.
Yeah. It's like, why the fuck did I just get happy? Like, something finna fuck up. Like, but it's it's the Lord keeping you like from forgetting that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't ever forget. Like, we fucked up. Like, so I couldn't really ever be happy about nothing for real.
You watch Sub Rico?
No.
Sub Rico. Yeah, he one of them viral comedians on social media comedians. You probably seen him. He was talking about how niggas be acting when they get their little PPP loan. Like they went broke yesterday. He told a nigga, I don't fucking broke niggas.
Yeah.
Like you went broke yesterday.
Yes, yeah.
But
I'm allergic to broke niggas.
Allergic to y'all. Niggas taking pictures with big ass stacks of money. Nigga, that's the tax money your ass been giving these devils for years. Let me pay you a couple of your dollars back, nigga.
That's it.
It says, verse 26. For it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways.
Yeah. The Lord can, the Lord can figure out some shit that, it'll be the furthest thing from your mind. But it's leading you to your judgment. Proud. You on your high horse. You ain't thinking about shit, but doing some more bullshit. Man, Lord gonna reward you. And you know the thing about it is, a nigga know when that's payback. Nigga know when that's what something he done put out there.
That's right, the main thing on the
That's
mind.
the main thing. You know? They know.
So go out there and get in the big ass cars and then you know why you crash.
Uh-huh.
You know you crash.
Lord put that remembrance right on you. Like, I remember when I got into my accident and fucked my neck up, first thing that came to my mind was when we was little kids at church, we used to make fun of this guy who had his neck was stuck like that and shit. That's the first thing that came to my shit, like, damn, I shouldn't have been. I was sitting there, it wasn't even 10 seconds that passed by. I immediately thought about that shit, like, man. And I was just like, I hope I ain't paralyzed and shit.
Right.
But I wasn't. I mean, I came out of it.
So
I immediately thought about, like, well, I ain't talking shit about nobody else, my people that's fucked up, no more. Like, you know, that could be you. You know, just a reality check.
Check this out, verse 27. The affliction of an hour maketh the man forget pleasure.
Yeah.
And in his end, his deed shall be discovered.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Judge none blessed before his death, for a man shall be known in his children. And we said it all started at home.
Yep.
A man shall be known in his children.
Yeah.
You can look at your children and see what type of father this guy is. Or to see what type of mother they got.
And what's so crazy is, like, if you all, if they can know that you will potentially good dad, you will be this, you will do this, you know what I'm saying, be there, and then make it hard. You know? Meanwhile, they chasing the motherfuckers who don't want shit to do with them or the child.
Bitches.
And you know, and the system will let that go on.
That's why a bitch supposed to have her head covered like the Arab women over there in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Head covered. You can't even. You supposed to barely be able to see the bitch nose. And guarded to the side, you know?
Yeah.
And watched over. They don't supposed to be out here free to. What old dude say, Minister Jeff, he say these women out here in America, they free to be fuck-ups. They don't supposed to be free to be fuck-ups. So y'all finna go back into those ancient ways, man. You women.
You saw no that.
Y'all finna be covered up. Y'all finna shut y'all goddamn mouth. Y'all finna serve.
That's right.
That's it. That's it.
That's
Y'all finna make babies.
That's why Esau knows that they not supposed to be there. That's why he allowed it.
Hey, and y'all finna share men. You women finna share men.
Talking that shit funny as hell these days. I heard a woman talking about say monogamous after everything she say, or just always bringing up some monogamous, like looking and pointing at her like, you fucking.
Maybe look.
Oh, no, it's just like it's a running joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell are you talking about? Ain't nobody, like, you know what I'm saying? The smart ones is choosing up, and they just, you know, they know it's something finna happen. Hey man, that shit, hey. And I don't feel sorry for him, because it's like you steady believing in a fairy tale, and you steady want somebody else to play by the fairy tale rules. Like, this shit is real life out here. Like, ain't nobody, the person who you cling to is going down. So all of his fucking bullshit philosophies and his ways of living and that motherfucking monogamous, and that shit is out of here, man. Because hey, a woman will tell you, we sure. It's our man, like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, not on a large scale, but you having these events that's popping off like that. And if you the one that's with the negative energy, man, he gonna be like, man, hey, we can get enough. Like, you ain't holding no weight no more.
And everybody losing all respect for these women, especially the black women. It shows like Kevin Samuels that's helping that. Because he's showing how delusional they are, bro. Yeah. They're very delusional, man. And you read all the comments, it's like no comments on the comment board in favor of the shit they saying.
Yeah.
Y'all just delusional, man. And everybody see it now.
And you know, once Jake get the ball rolling on some shit, like, it's just finna be mainstream.
Yep.
You know?
It looks like he going mainstream.
Kevin Samuels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen him on Vlad.
Yeah, that nigga going mainstream. He got interviews in Hollywood and shit.
Yep.
But he off on a lot of things he say too. But he basically, his show was an expose of you women, man. Modern day women. Y'all a joke. And that's not me being sexist or misogynistic. That's just the truth.
We can grab some.
The Bible tell you.
Yeah,
Job 39. Job 39, 17. It says 39 and 17.
Matter of fact, I'll grab Sirach 25 real quick. It's Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So really, I mean, really, why would you listen to a woman or a guy be in there? Oh, mama said, or I gotta get permission from my woman, or you know, just putting the woman above you, man. See the reason we die. Fuck would you listen to anything or feel you gotta have acceptance by that box? Fuck out of here, man. They outnumber us, man. So really, we got the advantage.
And where you got the highest murder rates in the country? In the matriarchal areas, which is the ghetto.
Yep.
That's the only matriarchal areas you got in the society is in the goddamn ghetto. That's where everybody getting smoked at.
And shit, really, Esau made his kingdom a matriarch because even though he's in power, he still gives all this power to the women. And now you see that shit backfiring on them because a lot of these elites are getting their ass cleaned the fuck out, or not cleaned out, but they taking a nice hefty ass chunk and going over to jail.
Dang.
You know, so it's, I mean, every way you look at it, this man is out of here, man. He out of here. You know?
That shit backfire.
Yeah. How the fuck you in power, but you give more power to the women so they could, you know, cut your legs from beneath you. You know, the scripture tell you to give not thy strength to a woman, man. Because what they gonna do, they gonna use that shit against you, man.
Esau know what he doing though, because like he lived by that the quote, order out of chaos. He causing chaos to fill his pockets.
He just didn't think the chaos was gonna spill over.
The real elite, that ain't gonna affect them.
Yeah.
They ain't going to no court.
Oh yeah, no, they going camping.
And the real elite is all men. All men. They ain't letting no bitch rule over them.
They going camping if they wife decide to.
Camping. Huh? What you got?
Slow watching for you.
Well, I mean, if you ran in about an hour.
Yeah, what kind of person does that, man? You know, you don't elevate the weaker vessel to be able to take you out of, you know, your ruling seat, or to exert more authority than you, or to be able to, you know what I'm saying, compromise what you got going on. That the woman not supposed to be able to do that shit. But a lot of these men, they think and believe, they're like some cartoon characters and shit. Like a lot of them think and believe that you're not a real man unless a woman approves of you. Oh yeah, back in Sirach. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
But what does this government do? They give the women liberty to gad abroad.
Yeah.
The women can have as many sex partners as she wants in society. She can be a lesbian. She can do whatever she wants. A woman can commit adultery, and there's no wrong. She's not looked at as wrong.
In a lot of states, well, I know Missouri being one of them. If you have a wife and she step out and get pregnant by another man, the state of Missouri gonna consider that your child, and you on the hook for that child. So how you know, how the fuck is that even? How do you accept that? How do you accept that shit?
So basically, Esau making it to where he's enabling the woman's wickedness, and he's making it to where they have no accountability.
Exactly. Which we always say, man. This is one place that the woman do not have to own up to shit. It's here in America, man.
I bet they want to go to the Middle East with that bullshit. You hoes love traveling. You black bitches with money, y'all love traveling these European countries.
Yeah.
They love going to France, Italy, and places that were conquered by Europeans, like the Bahamas, Jamaica. Y'all don't go to motherfucking y'all don't go to Syria. Y'all don't go to Saudi Arabia. Y'all go to Dubai because they allow some of that hoeing.
Yeah.
They treat y'all like what y'all want.
Yeah, they gonna have a camera waiting for you.
They got a camel waiting on you.
You know,
golden shower from a camel waiting on you. That's how they get that.
Yeah, they love what Corey gonna say. They love puss places and shit like that. But he said, Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipe on her mouth and saith, I done no wickedness. Yeah. And that's basically women saying, I don't have to own up to my accountability. I ain't do nothing. Yeah, I got pregnant, but
try that shit
real man to stick around and not call me out on my bullshit. That's basically what it is. A real man to just not call me out on my bullshit.
They gonna try that shit in Afghanistan though.
At all.
They know what's up. They gonna try that shit in Yemen. They gonna try that shit in